Bonjour. I decided on a whim to record my process because I got a comment saying you should, show off how you do stuff like this because I think it's really cool, whatever. So, okay, here we go. So I'm making the goal is I'm going to make a thumbnail, HD 2D kind of style. Pokemon Center is going to be the location, and I'm probably going to have, I might do the capsicated Scrafty fusion, to be honest. I think they'll look nice, so let me just get clean screenshots of those. But yeah, figured I may as well record this because I don't know, like maybe it'll inspire people. I don't know. Huge fan of, yeah, here we go. All right, take a screenshot. The reason I take a screenshot like this is because it takes a screenshot in the native resolution, so we don't have to worry about any like gross resizing. Like it's just how the game is. It's like the exact size you should work with, in my humble opinion. So let me open this up. It's in my other monitor. 1 sec. I'm being dumb. That was mixed up. Here we go. Okay. These are the 4 screenshots. We might actually need more, but I'm not sure. Okay. So this right here is a little tile set I'm making for Crocotile 3D, which is the program I use to do the HD 2D sort of effect. And yeah, so they're 16 by 16 pixels. And yeah, we're basically gonna make ourselves a little tile set. I think it's easier to work with Crocotile 3D if you just make a tile set preemptively. So that's what I'm gonna do. This will probably be like just like a full-on like I'm probably not gonna do much editing on this video. So if people want to follow along or whatever, they can. Yeah. So bear with me, because we just need the background mostly. Let me just grab this. Then we'll need Capsiggy and Skrillin. Cool. We should hopefully have enough room. Closing all this out. Beautiful. All right. So probably want to work with this one first. Oh my God. Just trying to think how I'd want to do this. Yeah, so that wall. Give me a second. I need to open up my emulator again and get here. I'll show you a trick. So if we do, yeah, I've got buttons on my Stream Deck for this. We can get rid of like certain elements. So we can your objects out of the way. Yeah, now we can get like a clean view of the background tile. There we go. Let me just grab this. Bish bash bosh. Okay, so tiles. Let me yeah, those seem fine, I think. Just need to get it like the correct sort of size. And yeah, you only really need one tile. So let me just grab that one. Guess we'll grab this. See, the thing is though, I'm confused. Why is it doing this? I don't know why it's like cutting it in such a weird way. Oh, this might have got messed up maybe. Is that, hold up. Why is it doing that? I don't like that it's doing, I don't think that it's doing that. It's like, snapping to the wrong thing. It's pissing me off, bruv. Hold on. View guides, clear guides, view guides, new guide layout. Pardon me. There we go. All right. Hopefully that fixes any problems. Okay. Anywho, don't want this bottom part here. Yeah, that's just the walls behind the Pokemon Center. So we'll be needing that. Because you gotta think, we're trying to recreate the Pokemon Center. I don't think we'll need the angular walls, to be honest with you. I think you mostly just need these. I'm just trying to think what else I'll need from this. Also, you hear my fan, I deeply apologize. It's very hot in the UK right now. I'm sure you already know that. See, like, this doesn't look right. I'm really confused now. Really confused now, because what the... Why is it like this? Oh, it's because I went... Okay. Yeah, no, I'm being dumb. Yeah, okay, that is what it looks like. It's just I was one thing down. I was like, why is the wall different? Yeah, it's because I wasn't... Because I was one step down, so I could get a better view of this. Okay. So next... Hold on. Am I actually able to... Sorry. I'm probably gonna have to do this a lot. Am I actually able to get the Pokemon Center machine without the background? Because that would be ideal. Let me come in here. Yeah, usually you just go to video layers. So I've got the keybinds. Boom. Objects. Window. I don't know if I can get the... Oh, hold on. That's like... Okay, well that's what the machine looks like. Okay, that's actually really helpful. So wait, do I already have a screenshot of that? Okay, I do. Okay, so I do have what the machine looks like, as well as those boxes. So that's actually really helpful. Fantastic. Okay, well. Oh, this is going to be a bigger pain in the ass than I thought it'd be, but that's fine. Anyways, hope you all are doing well. If you're watching this video, hope you like it. Hope it's helpful. So I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna copy this one. Okay. So it's okay if tiles are split between two, you know, like it's okay if they're split between two tiles or whatever. It's not a big deal. This will make my life easier when I'm actually like in Crocotile 3D. To be honest, I don't really need to split this. Yeah. Fantastic. Okay. So we've got the little monitor. What else do we need? Quite a lot. Yeah, let's get the big machine out of the way. So if I take this, let me just line it up really fast. Boom. Fantastic. All right. Copy that. Done. I'm glad I'm able to like actually do like cool 3D environments, because it's something I've always like wanted to be able to do. I'm just like, I don't know 3D programs that well. I'm learning. I'm getting there. Okay. So this is the machine. Merge those. Fucking beautiful. Look at that. It fits in 16, 16, 16, 16. It fits in there perfectly. Wow, it's almost like it was intentional. Okay. Next, we'll get this stack. The thing is, I don't even know if we'll be able to see that past the... I don't know what I'm going to be doing. I don't know what the angle is going to be. But I'd rather just have everything than not, you know? So, yeah, we're going to get... I don't know even... Is this like a PC? I actually don't even know what this is meant to be. I don't even know if... Is this like in the actual games? I don't even know. I guess we'll just grab this. Maybe it's like one thing too big, it's fine. Okay, cut this out. Merge it with this. Beautiful. Now we have whatever the hell this is to slap on. Oh, hold on. Wait, why is it like invisible? Wait, is that just what it looks like? Oh my god. Oh my god, dude, the dithering or whatever we're gonna call it was like confusing the hell out of me. I was like, wait, why is it alpha channel right now? Why is it invisible? Okay, beautiful. Sick. Okay. We're already coming along quite well with it. We just need the how do I want to split the desk up? Because yeah, you know what? This is proving to be more helpful than I thought it would be. I'm just trying to think how it's going to actually work in Crocotile. It's like this is going to be like the bottom part of the desk. How is this going to work in Crocotile 3D? Yeah, okay. Let me just do... Maybe just do this. As like... Maybe just like this is like the top. Let me copy this. So this is like the top layer of the desk. And then... Obviously, you gotta have the top layer of the desk plus the little middle part. Gotta have one of those available. I'll put that there. And then top part of the desk. Want one without the flower. Beautiful. How much space is there between? Like 3 pixels? It's like 3 pixels? Oh, okay. There we go. So then I'll get this angular one. This is just me guessing, by the way. I don't know if this is going to actually look good in Crocotile. I'm still very much new to this, but... I don't think this is going to look particularly... I think I can make it work. Yeah, we'll need one of these. This is like obviously the angular. And then we'll need the desk a long ways. Which is just this. We'll just grab this, the desk long ways. Beautiful. Let's put it there like that, why not? Yeah, I think I can make it work. Part of the reason why I'm doing the Crocotile 3D stuff is because I want to do more like 3D stuff, and I think like if I'm using it for my thumbnails and stuff, it's just practice, you know? So, and practice makes perfect. Pardon me. I actually don't know what's meant to be a part of the desk and what's not. I'll just grab these the best I can though, so we can have flowers as the dev intended. You should feel honored, developer, that I'm making little 3D environments from your game. Just kidding. Yeah, that seems correct. Like, would I want to bring this little thing with me? Or is that meant to be transparent? I can't quite tell. Yeah, it looks weird when it's transparent though. Yeah, okay, let's not do that. We'll bring this. I think it's meant to be like... I think that's meant to be like a shadow, which I can add in Photoshop. But the... Oh, hold on. Oopsie. There we go. There we go. I think that looks better. I think it's maybe meant to be like stems or something. I don't know. Cool. Flouters. What other tiles do we need? Because I don't even know what like the POV is going to be. Like, I don't know how much we will need. Oh, we'll need the floor. Of course we'll need the floor. But as you can see, the tiles fit perfectly, because in Gen 3 they made everything out of 16 by 6. 16 by 16, sorry. I'm being silly. Being a silly boy. Cool. So that's the floor tile. Guess we can grab the bookcase. Just in case. You never know when you'll need a bookcase, you know? So, let me just grab this bookcase. It's not going to include any sort of like shadowing, because that can be done in post or whatever. Cool. Yeah. Bookcase. Bookcase can go there. Beautiful. Let's see, what else? I mean, maybe just a PC, because that's kind of like an iconic part of Pokemon Centers, is the PC. Just in case. I don't know how much I'll need it, but we'll see. So I don't know what my POV is going to look like. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, man. Bro, please. Oh my god, please. The rulers are fucking with my life. They're ruling me. Boom. Hit the quan. Hit the quan. Look at that. Beautiful. It's like perfectly like 16:16. Crazy tile set motion. Okay. Besides that, I guess leaf. I probably won't want leaf. I guess probably just like these two. I probably don't need their full bodies, to be honest with you. Usually I would probably go out of my way to find their full body art, but I don't think I'll need it here, to be honest, because they're going to be standing behind the counter, so let's not even bother. Let's just cut them out like this. Half bodies should be fine. So let me just... That should be the last of prepping the tiles for the Crocotile. Once we're done with this, I will be opening up my favorite new toy, Crocotile 3D. I have heard that you can just do everything in Crocotile in Blender, and I'm just like, I do not care, because Crocotile makes it easier for me. My brain understands it better, I think. I do use Blender though. But yeah. So she's perfectly in the middle, and then okay, she's a little bit off center, but that's okay because it's just her sprite. Okay, let me just put them here. Beautiful, looking beautiful, love. Fantastic. Okay, and then the last actual for real last things we'll need is these guys. I think inserting them. I could just insert them in Photoshop, but I think putting them in via Crocotile 3D just, I don't know, just makes it's more native. There's more like customization, I guess. Wait, how is this smoke meant to look? Oh, geez. Well, this is awkward, isn't it? Maybe I just open up this right here. Let me look it up in here. Where even is he? There we go. I had to pull out other images of them, but we got it. Cool. So from there, I'm going to export this. Hell yeah, brother. I'm going to open up Crocotile 3D. I need to set it up in a way where it doesn't make me log in through Steam. Just logging into Steam just to open up Crocotile is annoying. But what can you do? Let me do a new scene. Oh, I don't know how I did that. We already have a new scene. Okay, let me replace this tile set with this one. So fun. Okay. So Crocotile 3D. I set up a whole bunch of like shortcuts that made sense to me. So let's see if I remember them. So I think it's, yes. Cool. Let's just make our floor. Holding shift, dragging this out. Boom. Pokemon Center floor. This is probably not going to be 100% accurate Pokemon Center, but that's okay. I definitely chose a convoluted ass background, huh? And close Steam. Oh, okay. So I need to open up just this Pokemon Center as a ref image. I'm gonna have this over at the side. So like I know what I'm remaking, you know? Okay. So in terms of the walls. Okay, so like what POV are we gonna be doing? Like something like this. Maybe it'll help if I like, I just realized I didn't put the Pokeball tiles. See, this is the beautiful part of Crocotile 3D. Let me get some more tiles. I'm sure other programs are able to do this too, by the way. I'm just being a glazer. I'm okay with glazing Crocotile though. Here, look at this. Bish bash bosh. Done. New tiles. Oh god. Probably I need to move Scraggy. Let me just move him down some. Down here maybe. Boom. Alright, save this. We'll export the update. And then in Crocotile, we just hit the refresh button. There we go. The tiles are updated. Okay. So with Crocotile, you can actually choose like how big you want. So you can literally just do one by one, and then like you can literally just choose like more freely. But yeah, we're doing it in 16 by 16, which just makes my life easier. So I think we'll just choose where we want these guys to sit first. So if I grab these guys, and just choose where we want them to sit first. So I think the crosshair was my biggest hurdle with Crocotile. The crosshair, like fighting with the crosshair. But like I've set it up now, so my E button, like if I aim somewhere, my E button will move the crosshair for me. And you can also use WASD to like move them along and stuff like that. It's very helpful. Yeah, if I press E, crosshair goes where I'm pointing. Very helpful. Yeah, I think just like having him there. And then let's grab the evolution. Let's put the evolution there, why not? Cool. Yeah. Those two are... I'll press tab with edit mode. Grab him. And him. Grab them both. Maybe make them like... touch the floor a little bit more. Bars. Touch the floor a little bit more. I don't mind if they like flip through the floor a little bit. Maybe we'll just do like this, because I don't imagine they're gonna be like, yeah, the angle is probably gonna be something like this. Maybe, I don't know, like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, something like this. I don't want to look like they're floating, you know. So we'll probably not have the angle too low. Yeah, something like this. Something like this is nice. You can obviously move him over a little bit if he's a little too close. Cool. Now I just need the background to look good. So that's where we recreate the background. But first, let's do the floor. Let's make them stand on like, so there's like, it's like 3 by 3, so it's like, hold on. First of all, I'm gonna make them as a Control-Shift-O. I'm gonna call this Mons. So if I go to my scene, I can hide them now. Okay, beautiful. I don't want them to be hidden. And if I click enter, I can like edit. I can like enter object editing mode, and I can like edit them. Cool. He's a bit too close again. Oh, whoops. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so below you guys. Trying to think where the best spot for the Pokeball to go would be. There's like no perfect way to like make it so it's like in the middle of both of them. Maybe here. So just like select these tiles. You know what? We'll do the ones in front. Here we go. Delete these. And then we'll come over to this again. Beautiful. And then we're going to place this. Yeah. Boom. Beautiful. Okay, well, it's kind of elevated. Let me fix that. I think this should be fixed, right? Yeah, there we go. Cool. Now they're standing on the Pokeball. Yippee. I can literally grab them though, and like, yeah, we can center them a little bit more. And pull them forward a bit. Beautiful. Honestly, it's probably better if they're like, oh God, neighbor's dog. Probably better if they're like this. Cool. See, I think that unfortunately the Pokeball kind of exposes that they weren't like fully touching the ground. It's really annoying, but it's fine. It'll be fine. Yeah, because we'll render stuff out separately. Okay. Yeah, let me make it so they are mirrored. Like before, if I like went behind, you wouldn't be able to see them. Now you can. Teehee. Not that it matters, I just don't like things being invisible to me. I might forget they exist. Okay, wall time. See, this is the complicated part. Because perspectively, the wall's gonna be bigger. But what I could do is I can make it so the wall is double the size. Oof, that's huge though. Jesus. Maybe not. Good grief. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, actually, no. Let's try it again. Double the size over here. Maybe that's not so bad. Maybe that's not so bad. Hold on. We do. And then we'll take the top. Because the alternative is, yeah, see, you know what? That's actually not so bad. That is actually not so bad. That's actually kind of, I've never done that before. Before I would always like just try to extend it somehow. I think this is actually better. This actually works better. Sick. Okay. Oh, I just realized something. I never did the bottom part of the Pokemon Center desk. Oh, whoopsie. Uh-oh. Silly me. So here we go. Let me just get this bottom part of the Pokemon Center desk. And then I guess we'll do the corner. I don't know how that's going to work out, to be honest. The corner might just end up getting scrapped. I'm sure there's like cool ways I can make it work, but I'm not like that advanced yet, so just gonna put those there, I suppose. Cool. That should be fine. All right. Let's update our tile set. Beautiful. Crocotile. Hit him with a refresh. Boom. Why are you... Oh, I see. It's overlapping into Scrafty's. Oh, damn it. Okay. Sorry, Scrafty. Didn't mean to overlap into your tile, bro. My bad. Did not mean to overlap into your tile, bro. My bad. Okay. So. Beyond the Scrafts. Okay. You want to put down this... I don't know. Do I want it to be 2 times sized? Maybe. Honestly, maybe. I haven't decided yet. I haven't decided the best course of action. Let's give it a shot though. Then with one of these. Boom. Okay. And then there we go. G to flip. Boom. Beautiful. Obviously it's not actually that wide though. Yeah, I think making them 2 times the size is probably the way to go. So how wide is this actually? Let me just open Photoshop for comparing. How wide are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 wide. Beautiful. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 6, 7. Beautiful. You got the same width. Now here comes the annoying part. So we can, oh, whoops. We can place it. We can place it on top. Oh, whoops. Let me just grab this. Bye-bye. How's this gonna look? It's probably gonna look silly in it. So bish bash bosh. Yeah. This looks a little silly, but that's okay. Yeah, that part looks a little silly, but why? Let me just as far as I know, I can, is it Alt S? Alt S to do a slice. So then Alt S. Sorry, Alt S. Slice this here, maybe. Beautiful. Yeah. Okay. And then I can use the gizmo to rotate it. Aha. And then I know this is probably like way more convoluted than it needs to be. Beautiful. Beautiful. See, I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional. Trust me. I'm very new to this program. See, I know what I'm doing. See, look at that. Blush. Fucking, it's just like paper craft or something. I don't know, dude. Okay. Well, I didn't. Well, fuck it. Let's go. Awesome. Okay, corner sorted out. Let me. Whoop, 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 whoop. See, maybe there's this thing called like sticky. Make them like stick. But like, yeah, I don't think it's quite gonna play ball the way I want it to. Maybe. Hold on. Make them like this. Oh god. I probably should have been like cutting around it a bit better. Hold on. Okay. Okay. I think I'm understanding the problem. I'm understanding the problem. Allow me to address it. So is it by 15 here? Yes, let's try this. Yeah, there we go. See, I understand. I understand the issue. I understood the issue. Is it meant to look like this? I'm a little worried. Why is it like kind of like messed up a little bit? Why is it like it's kind of off, like a smidge? Like nobody will see that, but it's bothering me. It's more just like, I just need to know why, you know? Yeah, I'm not sure why it's doing that. Really strange. Really, really strange. Could not tell you why it's doing that. Nobody else is going to see it anyway. But it will piss me off. But hey, it do not matter. Yeah, there's this like sticky tool. There we go. It's just like it's trying to stick to so many different things. But here we go. You can stick to the right thing. Thank you. Well, I probably won't bother doing the other side of the desk right now. I don't know if we'll even need it. Because like, This seems pretty legit to me. Just this POV. I don't imagine we'll need like super wide angular POV or anything, you know? Okay. So then I want to do, I guess we'll put the flowers on the table. Why not? Let's get rid of the sticky. Daft. Oh, hold on. I guess we can just do 8 by 8. Oh, there we go. That's better. Perfect. 8. Those big ass flowers. Good grief. Those big ass flowers. Yeah, to be fair, the flowers are kind of off to the side, so it's not really that big of a deal, I suppose. All right. Machine. Oh, well, we should probably do the rest of the table first. So let's sort that out really quick. Pom pom pom. Stickies. Yes, I'm seeing the problem. Let's do 16 by 15 again. Because doing it by 15 means we get rid of a little bit of the alpha. Actually, wait. Okay, I'll do 1 by 1, just so I can like specifically select like the exact parts I want. There we go. It's still not quite. Oh, it's because I see. Sorry, I'm being daft. Yeah, let's Alt S this here. Can I just do like the top? Please play ball with me. Program Alt S. I don't want to do it. Yeah, there we go. Hold on. Boom. All right, let's get rid of this shit. Bye bye. All right, now I can do probably 16 by 16 and it'll be fine. Let me get this sticky. Yes, I'm a genius. Yes, beautiful. Well, not quite. Almost a genius. You know what? Alt S again. Boom. Delete that shit. Copy, paste. Boom. Paste. Boom. Smashed it. That works. That works for me. That works for me. Okay. Let's get the TV on the wall. Why not? You know. See. Oh, geez. We don't want to sticky that. Over here. So the TV's like halfway down the wall, actually. So choose something like this. Yeah, it's like this. Oh, hold on. It's like this. It's like exactly like that. But the issue is. Okay. Boom. Smashed it. I didn't want it to be like flush against the wall. Because if it was, it would like have like a weird clipping issue. So I had to like move it like a little bit away from the wall. So that's nice. Sorted. How I'm gonna do this, I have no fucking clue. I'm gonna be honest. I guess like maybe like we'll do like 4 by 16. No, 16 by 4. 16 by 4. Maybe like try to build it up like this. What are we doing? Fucking random apps opening that I didn't ask to open. Could just start it off here. I'm like trying to like, how would I make this shit look like 3D? I don't know. I guess like my thought is like having this part be like sticking up. I don't know if that like is really selling it like well enough, you know? Not terrible. You know, it's actually, you know what? I actually kind of fuck with it. It's not god awful. It genuinely could be worse. So I'm just gonna roll with it. Cause like, this is just for one thumbnail. Okay? This doesn't have to be an exact replica. So, Nurse Joy. We're gonna stand right next to this machine. Maybe like right there. Right there. Hold up. Boom. Smashed it. Well, maybe not quite. Things are definitely a little off. But that's okay. I'm like debating if I should like make the floors like double the size. It's like everything else is, you know? That lady standing next to her. Okay, I guess this is maybe like over a little bit. Doesn't have to be like flawlessly perfect, but yeah. It's more like that, I suppose. And then we did have a bookcase. I don't think we need it, but just for the graphic design. Let's put it in. Let's put it in. There we go. God, the bookcase looks so daft. I guess I can always like size it down a little bit. Yeah, the bookcase is not meant to be that tall. Well, actually, hold on. I think I'm realizing the problem. Let's do one by one. This is where I get a little quirky with my selection. Okay, beautiful. Let me place this book. Okay, we're gonna. Okay, no. Let's put the bookcase there. And then let's give the bookcase a head. Boom. Okay, well, it looks a little crazy. Probably. Well, I mean, so let's try this again. Maybe move it up to here. Okay, and then we'll give the bookcase a head. Boom. That's a little bit better. I don't really have a side for it though. I didn't think about that. That's fine. Boom, boom. Let's move it back here. Let's move it over here. Yeah. Beautiful. 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 Okay, so I was talking about how I might redo the floor. Yeah. I think that's a good idea. The issue is, how do I select the floor? Let's see, can I just do... Hold on. Oh my goodness, kitty cat, you're gonna be okay. His life is so hard. Yeah. Okay. Wow, look at that. That's so quirky. Okay, I'm just being daft now. All right. Oh, what the fuck? Let me do it from below. Selecting. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna select all this stuff and we're gonna turn it into a grouped object. Please. Thanks. Just so I can hide it. Table. So now I can hide it. Beautiful. I'm gonna call this nurses. And this is just gonna, we'll just do this and we'll just call it like extra, I suppose. I don't know if there's like a more sophisticated way of doing this, but probably is, to be honest. But I don't know what it is. So I'm gonna do it the way that I know. Cool. Let me select all this shit. Thank fuck. Nothing else is selected. Let me aim here. Let me... Wait, what is that? Okay, let's just like... Okay, that... Fucking damn it. That was just like... nothing, it seems. That was just like the cold air. Boom. Boom. Selecting everything. Hold up. Turning my ass around. Okay. We have the floor selected. Delete. Let me do this again. Okay. Now, let's re-add the floor. Yippee. This time it's double the size. And I think that just makes a little bit more sense because everything else is double sized. I think this looks a little bit better. Maybe it doesn't. Who cares? I cares. Let me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, the Pokeball floor will look better at least. Let's get that up in here. Bom, 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 bom. Boom. Beautiful. Swag. Swagged out, dude. Swagged out. Yeah, the Pokeball floor is like in the center of Nurse Joy. We each gotta move these delinquents, these hoodlums. Maybe centralize them a little bit more. These evildoers. I love them. Okay. So now we're getting to the point where, like, I think we can probably like low key, do we like want to render this soon? Low key, the lowest of keys. How is this looking? Okay, so something I actually learned the other day. You can add ambient light and a point light. And then we go to tile sets. And then if we tile set material settings. Wrong. I think that's all we have to do. Yeah. Cool. And then if we do ambient light properties, let's make it like just whatever the lighting of like a Pokemon Center would look like. Maybe something like that. And chill. And then we do point light properties. We can make it cast a shadow. And we can intensity, distance, mess with it. Where is my point light? Honey, where is my point light? Let me just select it. There we go. There's our point light. It's kind of hard to see. Oh my god. Look at that. Cool as hell, dude. Cool. Dude, look at them shadows. Good lord. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my damn. Cool. Properties. Maybe like lower the intensity like a little bit. Shadow. Maybe like minus 0 point whatever for that. Probably just need to turn the intensity up. That's fine. Decay. Yeah, I think honestly you might just need to move the camera away from it a little bit more. Move the lighting away from it more. Don't know how on the camera the light to reflect. Yeah, I guess this way's tough. Cool. Lord, it's so white. Maybe the ambient light's the problem. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, there we go. That's better. We could make the ambient light a little bit darker. A little bit darker. Yeah, something like this. And then the point light. I think that's fine for the intensity. Maybe we should bring the point light closer now. Just playing with it until you're happy with it, you know? Just playing with it until you're happy with it. You can also do like depth and stuff like that. But I don't think we'll need to worry about that with these guys. Yeah, I think something like this would be good for the thumbnail POV. I want to like bring them more forward though, you know, so they're not as close to them. So we get more of the background. Yeah. Beautiful. Just depends what type of POV we want now. I feel like something like that's pretty tough. Kind of liking that POV. So whenever I'm happy with a POV, I just add a camera, and I'm pretty sure it just like saves to where I was. So now if I go to switch camera, yeah, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so go ahead and make a few adjustments, or you know, I'll like expand this. So it's, you know, switch to this camera. Yeah. There we go. I can't really be bothered filling out all that shit, but I probably should. So let me just, I feel like it should just be as simple as, let me delete, hold on, I need to go into group editing mode. Delete that. Oh, hold on, I just realized something. Is there like two things here that don't need to be here? No? What is that? Oh, that's what, okay. That's the little thingy thing. Okay. Oops, I meant to do that. Let me, first of all, let me edit this, move this forward. It's a little bit too. Okay. Copy, paste. And then let me just click G. No? Is that not gonna work? Okay. Copy, paste. Maybe I can just like duplicate it. I feel like there's got to be a way to duplicate it. I'm sure like there's like a convoluted way. Okay, I guess it's just fucking doing it this way. Let me select these flowers, please. Oh, it's part of another object, actually. Hold on. Control, copy, paste. Yippee. All right, and then we do G. Oh. Is it G? Where did it go? Oh, it went over there. Okay, my fault. could not have opened that door louder if you tried, dog. Okay. I don't know why this is a little messed up, but that's fine. Let me just be really fucking bootleg about it. Why not? It works. It works, doesn't it? Copy, paste. Meow. If it works, it works. Oh, hold on, let me click G again. Ugh, preparing for it to fucking flip all the way over there. See, this is just practice, okay? This is just practice. It's good to learn how to do this stuff. This is just practice. Beautiful. Okay. Last thing we need to do is add this weekend box, or whatever the hell it is. I don't know what the fuck this is even meant to be honest with you, but we're gonna put it right here. Let me exit. Oh my god, please. Thank you. Just want to exit friggin' whatever the frick mode that was. Okay. Beautiful. Let me just like, maybe just put it like halfway through. In there. Yeah, I don't think it matters that much. It's quite big though. I don't think that seems much better. Whatever. It can just be there. Whatever the hell it is. So now if I go to switch to this camera, there we go. Got a cool POV. Only concern is like the wall. But honestly, I think if we just make it black up here, it should be fine. To be honest. The alternative POV could be like this. I don't know. Whatever, man. Switch to this camera. Okay, so now here comes the fun part. We're not gonna render the mons. We're gonna render this. Oh yeah, hold on, I've got a button for this. Render. It's gonna be all weird looking, but it's fine. Should be fine at least. Let me put it in my thumbnail folder. 3D1. Okay, sorry, I had to get up. All right. Let me open up my Meadows thumbnail template. This is number 3. Boom. Don't know if this is gonna look any good, but I'm gonna try and stop being a perfectionist. Cool. Beautiful. I have this little style. Yeah, I think that looks nice. I've got this black. Hell yeah. I mean, that actually looks pretty good for this. Usually I wouldn't like doing that, but I think it works out here. And then, yeah, just a little bit of something like that, you know. And then I can do smart object. Hit him with the field blur. Hell yeah, brother. And that's how it's done. Yeah, so for this one, I rendered them with it so I could get their shadows that was cast. Let me just specifically grab their shadows. I'm sure there's like a better way to do this, but hey ho. That works, whatever. Cool. And I just need to do a little black in the back. Hell yeah, brother. Yeah, I think this turned out pretty cool, actually. I'm not mad. Move this down just a smidge. I made like no difference. Just a smidge. Just a smidge. There we go. Cool. I think I'm chill with that. Hopefully this was informative or whatever. Hopefully you enjoyed. I'm like trying to see if like it's like too weighted towards, yeah, it's like I want to like move it over a little bit more. But now it feels, that's why I've got this little viewer down here. And kind of like a nice perspective of what it'll look like on YouTube. In general, it's like an eyeballer. Yeah, I think that's good. We'll go with it. Cool. Yeah. I'm actually pretty stoked about how that turned out. Thanks for watching my little tutorial. not really a tutorial. I'm trying to think, is there anything else I can do to like make it stand out a little bit more? Could totally like go sharpen this up a bit. Do 30 by 10. Nah, this one's fine. Alright, gonna go with this. Thanks you all for watching. Hopefully, sorry, I'm being my usual nitpicky self. I'm just gonna make it a little bit blurrier in the back. Beautiful. Yeah, that's better. All right, yeah, thanks all for watching. Hopefully this was helpful.